The art of surrender is a profound yet often misunderstood concept that encompasses the essence of letting go, accepting what is, and embracing the flow of life. In a world that frequently celebrates control, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of goals, surrender can feel counterintuitive. However, it is in the practice of surrender that we find true freedom, peace, and a deeper connection to our authentic selves. At its core, surrender is not about giving up or being passive. Rather, it is an active choice to relinquish our attachment to outcomes and to trust the process of life. This distinction is crucial. In many cases, our attempts to control every aspect of our lives can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of disconnection. The art of surrender invites us to embrace uncertainty and to recognize that not everything is within our control. By acknowledging this reality, we can cultivate a sense of trust and acceptance that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace. One of the most powerful aspects of surrender is its ability to foster resilience. When we cling tightly to specific outcomes, we often set ourselves up for disappointment. The more rigid our expectations, the greater the potential for suffering when things do not go as planned. Surrendering to the present moment, on the other hand, encourages us to adapt and respond to life as it unfolds. This flexibility enables us to bounce back from setbacks and to find new paths when our original plans are thwarted. Embracing surrender allows us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than failures, ultimately strengthening our capacity to cope with life's unpredictability. The art of surrender also plays a critical role in our relationships. Many of us enter relationships with expectations and desires that can create tension and conflict. When we surrender our need to control our partners or the dynamics of the relationship, we open ourselves up to deeper connections and authentic interactions. Surrendering in relationships means allowing others to be who they are without imposing our ideals or expectations upon them. This practice fosters an environment of acceptance and love, where both individuals can thrive. By letting go of the need to change or fix one another, we create space for genuine understanding and intimacy. Moreover, surrender is a crucial aspect of self-acceptance. Many individuals struggle with feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, often driven by societal pressures and unrealistic standards. The art of surrender invites us to embrace ourselves as we are, with all our imperfections and vulnerabilities. This process of acceptance can be liberating, as it allows us to step away from the constant comparison to others and the relentless pursuit of perfection. When we surrender to ourselves, we cultivate self-compassion and kindness, fostering a healthier relationship with our inner selves. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools that can facilitate the practice of surrender. These practices encourage us to be present in the moment, to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, and to let go of the need to control our experiences. Through mindfulness, we become aware of the impermanence of thoughts and emotions, recognizing that they are not fixed aspects of our identity. This awareness allows us to detach from the need to control how we feel, paving the way for a more fluid and accepting relationship with ourselves and the world around us. Surrendering can also lead to a deeper connection with our intuition and inner wisdom. When we are constantly striving to control our circumstances, we may overlook the subtle guidance that arises from within. Surrendering allows us to quiet the noise of our minds and to listen to our instincts. This inner voice often knows what we truly need, guiding us toward choices that align with our authentic selves. By trusting this intuition, we can navigate life with greater clarity and confidence, making decisions that resonate with our core values and desires. Furthermore, embracing the art of surrender can enhance our spiritual practice. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of surrendering to a higher power or the universe. This act of surrender is seen as a way to connect with something greater than ourselves, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. It encourages us to release the burdens of control and to trust that there is a larger plan at work. This connection can provide comfort during challenging times and inspire a sense of hope and faith in the unfolding of life. The practice of surrender is not without its challenges. It requires us to confront our fears and insecurities, as letting go can evoke feelings of vulnerability. We may fear losing control or facing the unknown. However, it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that the true power of surrender is revealed. By leaning into our fears and embracing uncertainty, we can experience profound personal growth and transformation. This journey often leads to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. The art of surrender is a powerful practice that invites us to let go of control, embrace the present moment, and trust in the unfolding of life. By fostering resilience, enhancing our relationships, and cultivating self-acceptance, surrender can lead to a more fulfilling and authentic existence. Through mindfulness, intuition, and spiritual connection, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and courage. Ultimately, surrendering is not about giving up, it is about embracing life as it is, finding freedom in acceptance, and discovering the beauty of living in the flow. Continuing our exploration of the art of surrender, it's important to delve into specific practices and mindsets that can facilitate this transformative journey. Surrender involves a conscious shift in perspective, allowing us to navigate life with greater ease and authenticity. Here are several key practices that can help cultivate the art of surrender in our daily lives. One of the most effective ways to practice surrender is through mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness encourages us to be present in the moment, observing our thoughts and feelings without attachment or judgment. By sitting quietly and focusing on our breath, we create a space where we can witness our internal dialogue. This practice enables us to recognize the patterns of control and resistance that often arise when we face uncertainty or discomfort. As we become more aware of these tendencies, we can gently let go of the need to control our thoughts or outcomes, fostering a sense of acceptance and peace. Another powerful practice is the use of affirmations and positive self-talk. Affirmations can serve as reminders to trust the process of life and to surrender to the present moment. Phrases such as, "I trust the journey," or, "I am exactly where I need to be," can help reframe our mindset, shifting our focus from fear and control to acceptance and trust. Regularly repeating these affirmations can reinforce a sense of surrender, helping us cultivate a more resilient and open-hearted approach to life. Journaling is another valuable tool for developing the art of surrender. Writing allows us to articulate our fears and concerns, providing clarity on what we may be holding onto too tightly. By putting our thoughts on paper, we can examine them with greater objectivity, recognizing patterns of control that no longer serve us. This process of reflection can reveal underlying beliefs and assumptions that contribute to our resistance. As we identify these patterns, we can consciously choose to let go, creating space for new possibilities and perspectives. Engaging in creative activities can also facilitate surrender by encouraging self-expression and exploration. Whether through painting, dancing, writing, or playing music, creative pursuits allow us to tap into our intuition and release the need for control. When we engage in creative processes, we often find that the outcome is less important than the experience itself. This sense of flow can teach us the value of surrendering to the moment and embracing spontaneity. As we create without the pressure of perfection, we cultivate a deeper connection to our authentic selves. Additionally, connecting with nature can be a powerful way to practice surrender. Spending time outdoors allows us to witness the natural flow of life, reminding us that change is a constant aspect of existence. Whether it's observing the changing seasons, the ebb and flow of tides, or the growth of plants, nature teaches us about the beauty of surrendering to the rhythms of life. Engaging in activities like hiking, gardening, or simply sitting in a park can help us ground ourselves and foster a sense of peace. In these moments, we can reflect on our own lives and recognize that, like nature, we too are part of a larger cycle. The act of service can also embody the principles of surrender. When we shift our focus from our own needs and desires to the well-being of others, we cultivate a sense of connection and purpose. Engaging in acts of kindness or volunteering can help us let go of the ego-driven need for control and recognition. In serving others, we surrender our personal agendas and open ourselves to the joy of giving. This selfless act can lead to a profound sense of fulfillment and reinforce the understanding that life is about more than our individual pursuits. Cultivating gratitude is another essential practice in the art of surrender. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our perspective from scarcity and control to abundance and acceptance. Keeping a gratitude journal, where we regularly note the things we appreciate in our lives, can help us foster a mindset of surrender. By recognizing the gifts we already have, we are less likely to cling to what we lack or resist the natural flow of life. This practice encourages us to embrace each moment with a sense of appreciation, deepening our connection to the present. In addition to these practices, it is essential to surround ourselves with supportive individuals who encourage our journey of surrender. Engaging with a community or support group that shares similar values can provide a sense of belonging and reinforce our commitment to letting go. Sharing our experiences and challenges with others who understand the art of surrender can create a safe space for exploration and growth. This sense of community can remind us that we are not alone in our struggles, fostering a deeper sense of connection and acceptance. Finally, it's important to recognize that the art of surrender is an ongoing journey rather than a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and the willingness to embrace discomfort. As we navigate life's challenges, we may find ourselves slipping back into old habits of control or resistance. When this happens, it's crucial to approach ourselves with kindness, acknowledging that surrender is a practice that takes time. By continually returning to the principles of surrender, we can deepen our understanding and strengthen our resilience. Continuing our exploration of the art of surrender, it's essential to understand the deeper implications of this practice on our mental and emotional well-being. Surrender is not merely an act of letting go, it is a profound shift in how we relate to ourselves, our experiences, and the world around us. As we delve into this transformative journey, we uncover the psychological benefits and the ways surrender can foster a more fulfilling life. One of the most significant mental health benefits of surrender is the reduction of anxiety and stress. When we cling to control, we often find ourselves in a perpetual state of worry, fearing the unknown and the potential for failure. This mindset can create a cycle of anxiety that is difficult to break. By practicing surrender, we learn to accept uncertainty and release our grip on outcomes. This acceptance can lead to a profound sense of relief, as we recognize that we do not have to bear the weight of the world on our shoulders. Allowing life to unfold naturally frees us from the burdens of constant vigilance and worry, paving the way for a more peaceful existence. Moreover, surrender can enhance our emotional resilience. Life is filled with ups and downs, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances is vital for our well-being. When we practice surrender, we cultivate a mindset that embraces change rather than resists it. This flexibility allows us to bounce back from setbacks with greater ease. Instead of being overwhelmed by challenges, we learn to approach them with curiosity and openness, viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective not only strengthens our resilience but also enhances our overall emotional intelligence, enabling us to navigate complex situations with grace. Surrender also encourages a deeper connection to our emotions. Many people fear their feelings, particularly those associated with pain, loss, or disappointment. This fear can lead to emotional suppression, creating a disconnect between our inner selves and our external experiences. The practice of surrender invites us to embrace our emotions fully, acknowledging them without judgment. By allowing ourselves to feel, we tap into a wellspring of authenticity and self-awareness. This emotional honesty fosters a healthier relationship with ourselves, enabling us to express our needs and desires more freely. Additionally, surrender can enhance our capacity for empathy and compassion. When we let go of the need to control our experiences, we become more attuned to the feelings and struggles of others. This heightened awareness allows us to respond with kindness and understanding, enriching our relationships and fostering a sense of community. As we cultivate empathy through surrender, we recognize that everyone is navigating their own challenges. This shared understanding creates a sense of connection and solidarity, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. The art of surrender also deepens our spiritual connection. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of surrendering to a higher power or the universe. Engaging in this practice can provide a sense of peace and purpose, allowing us to feel connected to something greater than ourselves. When we surrender our ego-driven desires and trust in the unfolding of life, we open ourselves to spiritual growth and insight. This connection can be profoundly comforting, especially during challenging times, as it fosters a sense of hope and faith in the journey. In practical terms, the art of surrender can be integrated into our daily lives through simple yet impactful habits. For instance, creating a morning routine that includes moments of reflection and intention setting can foster a mindset of surrender. Taking time to breathe deeply, meditate, or journal about our intentions for the day allows us to ground ourselves in the present moment. This practice can serve as a reminder to embrace whatever comes our way, reinforcing our commitment to surrender throughout the day. Another practical application is to embrace the concept of good enough. In a culture that often promotes perfectionism, surrendering the need to be flawless can be liberating. By recognizing that perfection is an unattainable ideal, we can shift our focus to progress and growth. This mindset allows us to celebrate our efforts, even if the outcomes are not as we envisioned. Embracing good enough fosters a sense of self-acceptance and encourages us to take action without being paralyzed by fear of failure. Additionally, practicing gratitude can play a significant role in cultivating surrender. By regularly acknowledging the positive aspects of our lives, we shift our focus away from what we lack or desire. Gratitude helps us appreciate the present moment, reinforcing the idea that life is already abundant. This practice nurtures a sense of contentment, allowing us to surrender our attachment to specific outcomes and trust that we are on the right path. Finally, it's important to recognize that surrender is a continuous journey. It requires ongoing practice and self-compassion, as we inevitably encounter moments of resistance. When we find ourselves slipping back into old patterns of control, it's essential to approach ourselves with kindness and understanding. Acknowledging that surrender is not a linear process allows us to embrace the ebb and flow of our experiences. Each moment of surrender, no matter how small, contributes to our growth and deepens our understanding of this art. The art of surrender is a transformative practice that enhances our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. By letting go of control, we reduce anxiety, build resilience, and cultivate empathy. Embracing our emotions and connecting with a higher purpose fosters a sense of peace and fulfillment. It's important to examine the broader implications of this practice on our overall life experience and personal development. Surrendering is not merely a personal journey but also a transformative process that can influence our interactions with the world and shape our collective experiences. As we delve deeper, we will explore how surrender can foster a sense of community, inspire collective action, and contribute to a more harmonious world. One of the most profound impacts of surrender is the way it encourages us to embrace vulnerability. In a society that often values strength and invulnerability, surrender invites us to acknowledge our weaknesses and fears. This act of vulnerability not only deepens our self-awareness but also creates opportunities for authentic connections with others. When we allow ourselves to be seen in our rawness, we invite others to do the same. This mutual sharing fosters an environment of trust and openness, laying the groundwork for deeper relationships. As we connect with others on this level, we cultivate a sense of belonging and community that is essential for emotional well-being. The art of surrender can inspire collective action. When individuals surrender their personal agendas in favor of a shared purpose, powerful transformations can occur. In social movements and community initiatives, surrendering to a collective vision allows for collaboration and unity. This shared commitment to a cause can amplify individual voices and create meaningful change. By recognizing that we are part of something larger than ourselves, we can channel our energies towards collective goals, fostering a sense of empowerment and purpose. The practice of surrender, in this context, becomes a catalyst for social change, encouraging individuals to work together for the greater good. Surrender can also enhance our capacity for compassion and empathy on a global scale. In a world often marked by division and conflict, embracing surrender can help us move beyond fear-based responses to others. When we surrender our need to be right or to win arguments, we create space for understanding and dialogue. This approach allows us to engage with differing perspectives with an open heart, fostering a climate of acceptance and cooperation. By cultivating compassion through surrender, we can bridge divides and work towards a more inclusive and harmonious society. Additionally, surrendering to the complexities of life can lead to a more profound appreciation for diversity. Life is inherently unpredictable, and surrendering to this reality allows us to embrace the richness of varied experiences and perspectives. Whether in our personal relationships or in the broader world, recognizing that each individual's journey is unique can foster respect and understanding. This appreciation for diversity not only enhances our relationships but also enriches our communities, creating a tapestry of experiences that strengthens the fabric of society. In our professional lives, the art of surrender can lead to more collaborative and innovative work environments. When leaders and team members practice surrender, they create a culture that values input, creativity, and experimentation. By letting go of rigid hierarchies and control, organizations can foster an atmosphere where ideas flow freely, and individuals feel empowered to contribute. This collaborative spirit can lead to greater innovation and problem-solving, as diverse perspectives come together to address challenges. In this way, surrender becomes a driving force for success and growth within organizations. Furthermore, the practice of surrender can enhance our ability to navigate life transitions. Change is an inevitable part of life, and surrendering to the process can make these transitions more manageable. Whether it's a career shift, a move to a new city, or a personal loss, embracing surrender allows us to accept the reality of change and to adapt with grace. This acceptance can ease feelings of resistance and anxiety, enabling us to approach new beginnings with an open heart and mind. By surrendering to the flow of life, we cultivate resilience and confidence in our ability to navigate whatever challenges come our way. Finally, it's essential to recognize that surrender is a lifelong practice. As we grow and evolve, the challenges we face may change, and our relationship with surrender may deepen. It's important to approach this journey with patience and self-compassion. There will be times when we struggle to let go, and that's perfectly normal. Each moment of resistance is an opportunity for growth and learning. By embracing the process, we can continue to refine our understanding of surrender and its role in our lives. The art of surrender is a transformative practice that extends far beyond the individual. By fostering vulnerability, inspiring collective action, and enhancing compassion, surrender contributes to the creation of a more harmonious and interconnected world. As we embrace the complexities of life and appreciate the richness of diverse experiences, we cultivate a sense of unity and purpose. In our personal and professional lives, surrender encourages collaboration, innovation, and resilience, empowering us to navigate change with grace. Ultimately, surrendering is about embracing life's uncertainties, finding freedom in acceptance, and discovering the profound beauty that arises from living in alignment with the flow of existence. As we embark on this journey, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. Continuing our exploration of the art of surrender, it is crucial to recognize the transformative power of integrating surrender into various aspects of our lives. This integration can lead to significant shifts not just on a personal level but also in how we engage with the world around us. By adopting surrender as a guiding principle, we can cultivate a more meaningful existence that aligns with our values and aspirations. One of the most impactful ways to embrace surrender is through the practice of mindfulness in our daily routines. Mindfulness encourages us to stay present and fully engage with our experiences as they unfold. By cultivating this awareness, we can become more attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations, allowing us to recognize when we are resisting the flow of life. This heightened awareness can serve as a gentle reminder to surrender to the present moment, helping us to release the grip of anxiety and fear. Incorporating mindfulness practices, such as mindful breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking, into our daily lives can significantly enhance our ability to surrender. Additionally, fostering a spirit of gratitude can further deepen our practice of surrender. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, creating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. By regularly reflecting on the things we appreciate, we can cultivate an attitude of acceptance and openness. This practice encourages us to surrender our attachment to specific outcomes, allowing us to find joy and contentment in the present moment. Keeping a gratitude journal or sharing moments of gratitude with others can reinforce this mindset, helping us to embrace the richness of life as it is. In our relationships, practicing surrender can lead to healthier and more fulfilling connections. When we let go of the need to control or change others, we create space for authenticity and understanding. This shift encourages us to listen deeply and respond with empathy, fostering a sense of trust and intimacy. By surrendering our expectations, we allow relationships to evolve naturally, appreciating each individual for who they truly are. This practice not only strengthens our bonds but also enhances our ability to navigate conflicts with grace and compassion. Moreover, surrender can play a pivotal role in our professional lives. In a work environment that often prioritizes competition and achievement, adopting a mindset of surrender can lead to greater collaboration and creativity. When we release our need to be the best or to control outcomes, we open ourselves to new ideas and perspectives. This collaborative spirit can foster innovation, as team members feel empowered to share their thoughts without fear of judgment. Surrendering to the collective process allows for a more dynamic and inclusive work culture, where everyone's contributions are valued. The art of surrender also encourages us to embrace change as a natural part of life. Transitions can be daunting, but when we practice surrender, we can approach them with curiosity rather than resistance. Whether it's a new job, a relocation, or a significant life change, surrendering to the uncertainty can make these experiences less overwhelming. By trusting that we are capable of navigating whatever comes our way, we cultivate resilience and adaptability. This mindset shift allows us to view change not as a threat but as an opportunity for growth and discovery. Furthermore, surrendering can enhance our spiritual lives. For many, the act of surrender is closely tied to faith, whether in a higher power, the universe, or the inherent goodness of life itself. Embracing this spiritual dimension can provide comfort and guidance during challenging times. By trusting in a greater plan, we can release our fears and anxieties, finding solace in the knowledge that we are supported on our journey. Engaging in spiritual practices, such as prayer, meditation, or connecting with nature, can deepen this sense of surrender and foster a profound sense of peace. It's also important to acknowledge that the journey of surrender is not devoid of challenges. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and resistance, and that is entirely natural. When we encounter these feelings, it's essential to approach ourselves with kindness and patience. Recognizing that surrender is a continuous process can help us navigate these challenges with grace. Each time we find ourselves struggling to let go, we can view it as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than a failure. This compassionate approach reinforces our commitment to the practice of surrender, allowing us to deepen our understanding over time. The art of surrender is a profound and transformative practice that can enrich every aspect of our lives. By integrating surrender into our daily routines, relationships, professional environments, and spiritual journeys, we cultivate a more meaningful and authentic existence. This practice encourages mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion, fostering deeper connections with ourselves and others. Moreover, surrender empowers us to embrace change and uncertainty, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Ultimately, surrendering is about finding freedom and acceptance, trusting the journey of life, and discovering the beauty that arises when we let go and allow life to unfold as it is meant to be. As we continue on this journey, we not only enhance our own lives but also contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world.